Okay, guys, welcome. Today we are going to be making kimchi. Thought it would be really interesting to document this whole experience. I'd like to show you my kitchen first. I like to call it, I can't really read that. I like to call it Sam's Chef. Oh, fuck, it's backwards. I'm sorry, guys. Just 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Sam's Chef. Ah, fuck, not better. Well, anyway, we're making kimchi today. Just want to take you through a really clear step-by-step guide. Let's see here. First step. You need to put your hair, I know it sounds dumb, but it's definitely required. First step, you need to put your hair in one of these douchey top knots, because that's the only way to do it. So, just give me a second. I don't really practice too much, so... yeah, how are you guys doing today? Yeah? Pretty good. Okay, I am gonna warn you real quick. Literally never made kimchi before. I also spelled it wrong on the sign that I made, so we're off to a good start. Great start. Okay, so that looks good. Could be better. We'll work on that. Let's see. So, as far as steps go, second step. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. So here are the ingredients I bought, and you really want to make sure that you first have a sink full of dishes. Sink full of dishes is good because then if you need something, you have to wash it before you can use it. So that's good. And then, oh yeah, the things that I bought for this. So you can buy these at any old supermarket. I decided to go like an hour out of my way to an Asian grocery store because I figured, you know, who has scallions like Asian grocery stores, right? So yeah, I don't know if you can really see that. I'm using my computer. Don't have any real other way to record this. Great. So let's get started. Thank you. Shit. Sorry. One thing I forgot to recommend when getting supplies: make sure you get a lot of useless shit too. Like I got some Japanese paper, some Japanese paper when I went to the supermarket, so I thought that was good. And my personal favorite, this Japanese stapleless stapler. So look out for one of those when you're buying groceries for kimchi. And then a cute little deer sake glass full of sake. We're gonna drink that while we make this, because what else are we gonna do? Yeah. So let's see. How do we do this real quick? So let me just check the instructions. Someone's texting me because I'm really popular. It's no one. So one of the first things you're going to need to do is slice the cabbage lengthwise into quarters and remove the cores. Cut each quarter crosswise into 2-inch wide strips because, you know, that's kind of, you just do it. In my experience, you're also gonna want to salt the cabbage. Okay, real quick, we're gonna slice this cabbage up real fast. So bear with me for a second. Cut the cabbage. So this one's the cabbage. If you didn't know yet, now you know. Thanks. You're welcome. Let's see what we got here. Now, the recipe calls for a medium-sized head of cabbage. I didn't see one advertised as medium, so I kind of just went with this guy right here. I don't know. I think that's probably good enough. I really didn't think this video through when I decided to make it. So, computer is going to go right on the oven, because that seems like the best solution here. We have the oven set to off, so computer, you'll be fine. Can you see the cabbage? guys can see the cabbage and you can see me. That's the most important part. This is all vanity anyway. So, the recipe doesn't call for a specific knife, but I like to use this knife. I think this is the best one to use. Yeah, so, one of my favorite things to do while cooking, which is a thing I don't actually really ever do. But I like to just think about things, think about my life, think about where I've gone wrong, maybe, or think about my friends, you know. So, it's been an interesting year. 2017, we're here, cutting cabbage, trying to make the best of it. It's a pretty good situation, pretty good. So, let's see. I'm gonna edit a lot of this out too, so don't worry about that. I'm pretty good at editing, so I'm just cutting the cabbage like this. Now I'm not really sure what it means by core, so we're gonna find that one out together, probably in about a day or 5 when we can actually eat this. And here we go. Cabbage all sliced up for you. But actually me, because I'm gonna eat it. And then I think the recipe calls for a bowl. Here we got one. See, the great thing, my favorite thing about living with 4 dudes is even when the things are cleaned, they still smell like vomit because we throw up a lot here. We drink a lot. We like to party. Yeah, so core of the cabbage, I'm just gonna throw it in. We're gonna figure that one out later. I think it's gonna be fine. Let's see. Oh, my bowl is way too small for this. This is gonna be a fun little exercise. I'll just push it down, make sure it's really far down there. And actually, the instructions recommended that I use gloves, but I don't really have any. So we're gonna see why it recommended that once we get there. So as you can see, still just kind of putting pieces of cabbage in here. And the great thing about it is you can eat it like while you're doing it. So no sense getting hungry, right? Not great. Now step 2. Well, sorry, it's like step 4 because we already did the first 2 parts, so we're not really related. So, place cabbage and salt in a large bowl using your hands. Gloves optional, like we mentioned. Massage the salt into the cabbage until it starts to soften a bit. Then add water to cover the cabbage. Oh my fuck, really? Put a plate on top and weigh it down with something heavy like a jar or can of beans. Let stand for 1 to 2 hours. Well, that fucks this thing up. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that though, anyway. We'll come back to this a little later once I've figured it all out. So this salt's great because it doesn't have iodine in it, which is good because that will prevent the cabbage from fermenting fully, which we do not want at all. We want it to ferment as much as possible. Like I mentioned, this is a measuring cup, but oh man, if you take a whiff, it really smells like urine or vomit. So that's good. It's also sticky on the outside, even though I just washed it. So yeah, we're gonna do. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see this really, but about a fourth of a cup of salt. We're already almost there. It's already been like 10 minutes. So you just pour that on top. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna get that salt nice and in there to soften up the cabbage. Now I find the best way to do this is just kind of pretend you're digging through sand to find like dinosaur bones. It's gonna go there. And then once your hands are nice and salty, I'm just gonna cover it up with water. Just gonna make sure that water's in there. Oh, I'm kind of seeing what it's saying about the core pieces now. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's probably that good once you do that. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting once my roommates get home. Okay. Seems pretty soft, about as soft as it was when we started. Let's fill it with water to the brim, shall we? Yeah, thanks for watching. I got just the thing. Just the thing. Alright, like I said, no clean plates, so we're going to use this dirty one. Look at that, nice and dirty on the bottom. Okay, I didn't anticipate the water level rising when I pushed that down, because, fuck me. Here we go. Ooh, perfect. My roommate isn't going to eat this squash, so we're just going to use this. That's nice and heavy. You're going to have that pushing down on the cabbage, keeping it submerged. And we'll be back in an hour or two. Okay, guys? Oh, okay. Alright, guys. Welcome back to Sam's Shack. I decided to bring back the sign while looking over more instructions on how to make the paste while drinking the sake. I dipped into it a little bit, but don't worry. Got another one here in case we need it. Definitely need it. So for this part, while we wait for like an hour, I'm going to just grind garlic into the paste with some ginger and some sugar and some of this Korean chili pepper paste. So here we go. So here it is. Garlic. Now we want about a tablespoon of ginger. Again, not really sure how to figure this one out, but we're just going to try it. One, two, three. And now we're going to drain the cabbage, and we're going to mix everything together, and then wait a day to 5 days and see how it turns out. Let's do this. Okay, great. And then allegedly we're supposed to clean or rinse the cabbage, the salted cabbage, 3 times, but I don't know why we can't just pour it in one go in the colander, and then supposed to press down on it for 15 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Now, you're going to want to leave the bowl to the side. You don't want to put that in the sink for somebody to clean yet, because you're going to want that for later. You're going to want that for the fermenting process or mixing process or something. I don't really know. I've never done this before. But let's touch on what I did with the mixing of the paste real quick. So basically, I ground up 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic, put a teaspoon of sugar in, and then you can put 1 to 5 tablespoons of this mysterious Korean red pepper in. I put 4. I wasn't really sure, so we'll see how that one turns out. Again, haven't done it before. Now all that's really left is to drain all the water out of the salted cabbage, and to cut up some Korean radish or daikon. That's what it's called. I got the daikon though. We'll see. Oh, and the scallions. So here we go. So again, not really sure how you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to like cut 4 of these scallions or green onions up into 1-inch segments. I don't even really know how long an inch is though, so just gonna cut it how I feel. Now I have to consult the instructions again. Don't know how much of this daikon I'm supposed to cut. Matchstick slices, though, if anybody knows what that means. All right. First, we'll throw these scallions into the bowl with the paste. Hey, Tyler.
What's up, Sam?
Do you know how to cut thing into matchstick slices? Matchstick? Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
Cut off the edges so that it's
Like these?
square. No.
Oh, like these?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you cut off all the skin so that you start with like a square. Cut out of that. What's up, YouTube?
Culinary expert.
And then from there, just like cut it like a grid, and then you get little
Dude, perfect.
logs.
Appreciate the assistance.
Yep.
All right, so gonna, as per Tyler's expert suggestion, we're gonna ooh, here, you gotta see this real quick. Ooh, my MacBook's also about to die. Whatever, bougie. Gonna cut off the sides so it's a little grid, and then gonna cut it into little pieces. Hopefully, it'll be 8 ounces. We'll find out in 5 days. Ooh, so this is already becoming pretty difficult, but have no fear. I'm an expert. We'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. So just here we go. Just you want to lay it on its side. Give it a couple cuts. A couple nice cuts. Matchsticks. Feel like I might cut myself. We'll find out. what's it been? It's been about 12 minutes. We were supposed to, let's see, we were waiting for the cabbage to be fully drained. Rinse it off one more time, give it one more go. Do that. And then push it down, make sure it's nice and drained. No more waters in there, right? Still not really sure why they said I needed gloves for this. Because, hands are clean. We're doing well. So on to almost the final part. We made the paste. Ooh, we drained the vegetables. Now let's combine the vegetables and the paste, and we'll gently squeeze any remaining water from the cabbage and return it to the bowl along with the radishes, the scallions, green onions, and seasoning paste. Great. So, like I said, here's the bowl from before that we wanted to hold on to, and we're gonna mix thoroughly. Oh, now I'm understanding the gloves. Because of the paste. Whatever. So, this bowl is still too fucking small, but whatever. Who gives a shit? We're gonna just do hands. And, there we go. Good thing there's tons of fish oil. Oh yeah, there's fish oil in the paste as well. I think I forgot to mention that potentially. Just so busy with everything I'm doing. Trying to make sure this comes out well for you guys. Mostly me though. Yeah, definitely understanding what they were talking about with the gloves being recommended before, but it's fine. Just gonna keep mixing it. Keep mixing it. Keep mixing it. Oh, God. I got really dry hands, so it's kind of seeping into those cracks. It's getting in there. But alright, now I'm going to scoop off as much from my hands as I can back into the bowl so I don't waste any, because waste not, whatnot, right? Alright, so once we've washed off our hands, spit into the trash, and then picked up the floor piece, let's see. Then we pack the kimchi into the jar. I don't have a jar the size of a quart, or the size of this kimchi, so we're going to put it in some Tupperware. Again, never done this before, didn't know what to expect. Let's see. Okay. Now, I'm going to scoop the rest out with a knife. Ooh, that's spicy. Alright, and then last part of this really is just to push it down until the brine goes above it. Push it into here. Leave at least an inch of headspace, and like I said, I don't actually know what an inch looks like exactly, but we're gonna guesstimate. Alright, so yeah, now we're gonna let this bad boy sit for 1 to 5 days, and we're gonna check for bubbles, and once it tastes fermented, we're gonna eat it. See you then. And didn't really want to wait 5 days to eat that kimchi. So I just kind of bought some. This one looks good. Looks like it might even be better than the one I tried to make because there's pork in it and also fried rice. But yeah, thanks for watching and bye.